Yeah, it's a little bit quite exciting here with me, Francis Bokwe, here at Frontier Agricultural Hub. Very more grateful because here today I'm in the farm taking up some exercises which is very more required, and time frame for it is in appropriate manner. I'm quite sure I'm doing it with all heart. In any kind of weather condition, I have to take respect and full responsibility of the health of the crops and make sure put on the best practice in the farm wherein I cannot harm the crops. I'm sure within 2 or 3 days it will rain, and when it does, all the corn and the cucumber will rise triumphantly. I believe so. So let's move on to the site and see what is going on and study new attitude as to how to plant under a harsh weather. Let's go. Make sure you like, you share, you comment, because I believe in oneness in this channel. If you touch my life, I touch your life. At the same time, impact some creative knowledge wherein a PhD holder, a master's, never explained to you as a farmer. And I believe I have those ideas, even though they are not well named, but they are in my mind. And I'm sure whatever best practice in agriculture may, may follow those steps. It will provide a quiet, abundant yield, likely. Let's move on and see. Now you can see the holes that I dug, and we have planted everything here successfully. And now I want to see what to do now. I'm sure we need to take another venture by planting in here first, and I have two different types of seeds which I want to apply at once. And if I want to do so, I need to schedule myself which one will be the first one that I should plant, and it will not get repeated. And this is a corn, well dried and fresh and ready to plant. And this is cucumber, well dried, fresh and ready to plant. You know, some people ask me really why I do not normally edit my videos. I believe in myself. I trust myself. And since I trust myself, I don't need to edit my videos. I just want to be myself. African. No AI. Because AI is just what is an idea of one money. So I just don't need to fall for it in any kind of way. Just do your own thing and see what could come out. Now you can see the cucumber is going down the holes. I normally put 3 or 4, even more, because some of the seeds are not viable. You cannot, alright? Some of the seeds are not viable and they cannot germinate. So the population of the seeds in one hole can help you a lot as a farmer, for you not to repeat transplanting or to avoid transplanting. Because if the cucumber is not in that hole, definitely what you have to do, you need to transplant. And if you don't have the transplanting sites, then definitely you get yourself to blame, because all the crops will not thrive, will not grow in accordance. There will be some difference, and so be it. So what you need to do to avoid this kind of embarrassment in your field, you need to apply this method. Apply it in such a way wherein when someone sees the unifying natural way of planting. I love that, really. That sounds in my mind or to my brain accurate. When I read, I understood. When I study, understand everything I do. That sounds remarkable. I love that. So, whatever thing I'm doing here today is in the name of planting, and I'm sure it's the right season, even though the weather condition is very more harsh here. I think it's more than 30 degrees approximately, because I don't want to give a correct figure here, because I'm not what someone that can calculate weather completely, because I'm not interested in it. But it's getting some time now. I need to do so because it's quite affecting my routines, my crop routines. How I do plant the crops, and when it's time for me to harvest, get interrupted, because some of the crops will not be a quiet moment of harvesting. Maybe this one will drive and need to stop immediately, then while the other crop will continue. And I don't love that. I don't like it. So that's why I want to keep calculating weather and do the needful. Whatever condition necessary for these crops need to reach to their final destination, put it to rest. Make sure you apply your fertilizer in time, and make sure you protect your crops from insects that do come to your field to defect the plants. What I mean by defect, because their activities in your field is not that meaningful, and it gets disturbed, your crops get disturbed and so on. When it happens like that, you get a low yield, which is not good for your financial status. Whatever you're applying here is money. You need to buy the fertilizer, you need to hire laborers, those who can weed. This all takes a lot of money, and you need to think the turnout, what you emerge, what could be your benefits from those plants. This is not only about planting, but it's about profit. You need to think wise before doing anything. I'm very more grateful for myself, really, because there's something burning into my heart. I want to be rich, but I don't know what to do. But I've sat down and realized there is no way to be rich except you accept one concept, the concept of truth. Just be truthful with yourself. Do not mind anything. Stand for one thing with all your heart, with all your might and your strength. Keep believing that something remarkable will happen in your life. So by so doing, you get yourself in a good position. Oh yes, that's great. Of course, I've completed the cucumber, so now I just want to cover all the holes at the same time, planting the corn. As I said earlier, this is intercropping, but the reason behind these things are varied, because I believe the life cycle of a cucumber can complete within 2 months if you do not take all the necessary needs. But if you do, then it will extend to 3 months. Likewise, the corn, you need to apply all necessary ideas by planting it in the straight line, wherein whether the cucumber will rise with it or you use another method. As you all know, the method now, as PhD holders, masters, these lectures need to be consequential, because you need to understand all those things Some of the things I'm not going to be explained better because I believe, with all due respect and the correct thinkers, someone may think and understand what I'm saying. I'm sure, really. So it's good to think wise because you are just not a student, but a great person. Someone that can understand whatever it says, it did, or it does. So let's start with one step now. We are going to dug a slight holes wherein you can fit in the corn once and for all. So I'm going to put it through. Also, let's do the same thing. Oh, those seeds are very much small, but I believe it will come out because the corn seeds are very much strong. You need to think about the health of your seeds. Don't just buy seeds from markets. Make sure you scrutinize. You know the good effect of it. If the seeds are very much affected, make sure you take precautionary measure. Don't rush. Make sure you treat the seeds correctly, because your goal here is not to lose, but to win the battle. And since you are a winner, you need to act that way. Win triumphantly. Make sure you win big. You hit the market, and besides, someone will celebrate you. It's good to celebrate every day, and it's good also for people to celebrate your own greatness. So all greatness comes from one mindset, and those mindsets are not explained except when someone wants to lose its value in the market, because some of the intellectual properties are not just like explaining. There are certain secrets you need to keep it. Reason being, you need to keep it is for your safetyness in the market. Make sure we do not reduce your quality of crops, because the cucumber need correct fertilizer, and those fertilizers can be organic fertilizers. Make sure you apply them in appropriate time and do the needful. Since you have done so, you can go ahead and continue all the activities in the farm. So guys, I'm very much grateful. I appreciate each and everyone who does normally scroll to this channel, listen to my voice. I know I may have satisfied some souls today by hearing whatever comes from my mouth. It's not prophecy, but it's just financial advices. Yeah, try to do things with your own hands. Avoid delayed gratification, because our ages may reach some certain time. We cannot comprehend things well when our financial status is down, and delayed gratification is one of the reasons. So if it is one of the reasons, let's cut it. Let's do the appropriate things. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much. God bless you. I love you. This is Frontier Agricultural Hub, and it's located in Bo City, southern Sierra Leone. Of course, if you get to the city, you ask for one of the famous stadium, Babadi Stadium. Behind it, there is a community there called Musamai. You drive through Musamai, reach to the bridge. From there, you ride directly to the hospital, because the hospital is adjacent to my house. So you can find me there directly, then we can talk. If you want to see with me, direct, or you want to call me on any seminar or any activities you may have at hand, I'm glad to be there, and maybe I can learn from you so much. I appreciate. The reason of all these messages is not by how to gain international or government attention, but it's just a passion I have for myself. I believe in me so much. I believe in myself. I believe whatever help I may receive from government may not certainly be my priority of sending all those messages on media, but to change situations and to make things sweet for the community and for the city. So I have to help in that change. I need to do that. Thank you all. God bless you.